Hey everyone, it's Sarah. I hope you like my new video. If you do, please like and subscribe. Hey everyone, it's Sarah and I'm here today to do a 90s Q&A. Why? Because I'm obsessed with the 90s. So this is right up my alley. Okay, so favorite TV show. I'm gonna have to say Friends, which is really hard because I think about all the Nickelodeon shows that I was obsessed with. Clarissa Explains It All, Adventures of Pete and Pete, Are You Afraid of the Dark, Kenan and Kel. Like, I love all of those shows. I feel like Friends is something that I still watch today, so it has to be my favorite, right? If I keep watching it, keep re-watching it, binge watching it, it must be my favorite, right? Favorite song. Anything by Nirvana. Probably Rate Me. I really like that song. I think like the only song that I'm not all that into by Nirvana is Teen Spirit, which I think I mostly don't like it as much because after watching like documentaries, how much he hated singing that song after a while, so I think it's just something that I have with him. I love Kurt, so. Okay, favorite commercial or advertisement? Oh, this is a hard one. I guess probably from Home Alone, when they were selling those walkie-talkies that were just like Macaulay Culkin's one from the movie. I thought that commercial was pretty cool, and I had to get one, so I got a pink one because they had a girl one. NSYNC or Backstreet Boys? Backstreet Boys, because Backstreet's better. I mean, I'm not an NSYNC fan at all, although Justin Timberlake is like pretty cool, I guess. He's like the only decent one. Well, Lance Bass too. I don't really know any of the other people so much, but I'm more of a Backstreet Boys fan. And I would love to go to their concert in Las Vegas if my husband wanted to take me, but that probably won't happen because we have kids, but whatever. Favorite music artist? Like individual? I mean, I like Kurt, but he's part of a band. I like Soundgarden, band. So, like an individual person, it's probably like Eminem, because his first CD came out in the 90s, and that's when I started liking him anyway, so probably Eminem. Did you collect anything back then, and what did you collect? Oh, I have like a couple Tamagotchis and TYs. I did have quite a bit of TYs, which I wish I would have sold back then. That way I could have actually gotten a return on my investment instead of them becoming my little sister's toys when she was born. We have a 15-year age difference, so they became her toys because they were worth nothing. I was always given Barbies when I was younger, which I wouldn't say I collected. I was just given them, and they just stayed in their boxes because I was never really into Barbies. Pokemon was big when I was young, but people would give me cards, and I just didn't know how to play, so I would have to say probably Tamagotchis. And posters. I was really into like Eminem posters, Nirvana posters, Backstreet Boys posters, so I'd say I collected probably posters and Tamagotchis. How many Tamagotchis did you go through? Probably like 3. They all died. It's always fun when you first get them and you take care of them for a day, but then you have to go to sleep eventually, so they die. Favorite video game on and console? Probably I was really into what is that game? It wasn't Street Fighter. I mean, I liked the on the Nintendo, the Super Nintendo, they had Beavis and Butthead. They had that game I remember playing and always getting whipped when you go through the bathroom in that game. I really liked that game. I'd have to say that, but I also liked Super Mario. That's a hard one. I'll stay with Beavis and Butthead because I'm obsessed with them, so. Favorite cereal? I was really into like really boring cereal, I guess, from what my mom told me. I would just eat cornflakes without sugar. I don't know what the fuck was wrong with me, so whatever. Who was my 90s crush growing up? Kurt, Ryan Phillippe, Leonardo DiCaprio, Nick from the Backstreet Boys, Nick Carter. Those are like the main heartthrobs. I was always into those. The white boys. What was your favorite Disney Channel growing up? Wait, Disney movie growing up? I would have to say it was Beauty and the Beast. I haven't seen the new one. I need to see it. But Beauty and the Beast was like that movie that, you know how when you're a kid you play a movie on a loop? It was always Beauty and the Beast. So yeah, definitely Beauty and the Beast. That's my kidhood. Favorite show, Disney, Nick, or Cartoon Network? I was really obsessed with Nickelodeon back then. Nickelodeon back then was the best. You had Snick, which was up my alley. You had because you had the Roundhouse. You had Ren and Stimpy. You had not Beavis and Butthead. You had Ren and Stimpy. You had Clarissa Explains It All. Are You Afraid of the Dark? God, all the good shows came out late, because before it's that Nick Jr. crap, which I guess is probably still on. But definitely Nickelodeon. And my favorite show from there, I mean, I was obsessed with Kenan and Kel. That's hard. Oh gosh. I think Are You Afraid of the Dark? Because I remember when I grew up, and when I could, I made sure my mom got me the box set of all the episodes from Are You Afraid of the Dark? I always imagined when I was younger getting my friends and getting a fire pit and telling scary stories. I always thought that would be really cool. It never happened, but you know, I fantasized about that. Weirdest fashion trend. Scrunchies? I used to wear scrunchies. Now it's just like those are scrunchies. What were your favorite toys to play with? Like I said, from the movie, God, I'm having like brain freezes right now. With Macaulay Culkin, that little walkie-talkie thing where you talk back and then it changes your voice. That was probably my favorite toy. My mom got me a MTV karaoke machine, but I was never really into that. This is going back a bit because, like I said, I'm 28 years old, almost 29. Next week I turn 29, so this is going back for me. So I already have a crappy memory, so if I sound like she should know what that is, it wasn't that long ago, I'm just a little slow. I apologize. Oh, now here's the question. Disney, Nickelodeon, or Cartoon Network? Definitely Nickelodeon. Although, I mean, I got more into Disney later in the late 90s. The late 90s, that's when Disney started to be pretty cool. And that's when Nickelodeon started to go downhill because they got rid of Snick. So, yeah. What early morning weekend TV show would you watch? Probably Clarissa Explains It All. That came out on before the Snick stuff. So did Kenan and Kel. So I'd watch those. I would watch Jerry Springer too back then when everybody thought it was real. I don't know, the drama, I guess. Favorite McDonald's Happy Meal toy? I don't know. That shit was a long time ago. I do, however, remember when Inspector Gadget came out, they had this thing where you could build your own Inspector Gadget. You just had to keep eating there. So, I mean, obviously, I couldn't eat at McDonald's all the time, but my friends would give me their bits, and we made the whole doll, and ended up going to my little brother who has disabilities, and he kind of destroyed it, but that's okay. It's whatever, but I feel like that was my favorite toy, so definitely that one. Favorite book? I was obsessed with Goosebumps. This is probably not like a huge stretch for a lot of people who are gonna do this Q&A. Goosebumps was the shit in the 90s. That was what was up. Remember, this was my childhood, so it's not gonna be, I don't know, To Kill a Mockingbird or something. It's gonna be, I was a kid, so it was definitely Goosebumps. What would you do, what was your favorite thing from the 90s that no longer is available today? The feeling of people not being offended all the time. Like I said, it's my childhood, so it's more, everything about the 90s is nostalgic for me. And I can't get that back. I can't get my childhood back and all those great feelings that it gives you. All my kids born in the late 80s, you lived through the 90s, so you know what I'm talking about. I just feel like people were happier then. People seemed happier then. But again, I was young, but I feel like I miss childhood. I remember in high school, I used to call myself the 90s queen because I'm a damn dork. So if I haven't said that before, I mean, after watching this, you're probably like, what the? She is a dork. But yeah, that's all the questions. I hope you enjoyed this. I know that I rambled an awful lot and kept repeating myself an awful lot. So if you hated this video, I apologize. And if you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. And please subscribe to my channel where I try to make new videos every week. And sometimes I fail, but I try. So thanks for watching. Bye.